YouTube. Dylan and Wyatt here, coming at you with a mini unboxing. Wyatt, do you want to explain what we're unboxing today?
Yes. So what we're unboxing today are the Target exclusive variants of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Loyal Subjects action vinyls, what they're called. Little over, I think, probably a year and a half now since we opened the original series.
These guys.
These just hit, and then the other variant that has come out for these by the Loyal Subjects is the Stealth Rangers, which are at Hot Topic. Our Hot Topic does not sell these anymore, but I guess it's because at our Hot Topic none of these have sold well. Like, they still have like wave 1 of Ninja Turtles there.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I know like our Barnes & Noble still has like a few random boxes of these.
Yeah.
And of course, for anyone looking at these, the Loyal Subjects did a blog on their website that had a list of all the targets that are going to get these. And I say that because you need to look at the list if you want to hunt these down. The closest store to us was over 2 hours away. So to get these without having to drive somewhere, I actually had to go onto a Facebook group that I'm a part of that is run by the guys at Loyal Subjects, and have someone who was nice enough to send these from us. They came all the way from Texas.
Oh, so they're Texans.
Yeah. So if you're looking for these and can't find them, I recommend you try finding that group on Facebook, as there are other members of the group who are doing the same thing as the Mr. Carr who sent these to us. And I think, to be fair, he didn't charge us an outrageous price. He charged us face value, which is, depending on where you live, $12.99. If you include tax and a little bit of gas money, you're looking at $15 each. And then it was, for 2-day priority, he sent it was $13, and I threw in a few more bucks just to round it up to $75. So it wasn't too bad. He shipped it Saturday afternoon. It showed up Monday, so it showed up in plenty of time.
Yep.
Now, when you look at the box, it doesn't have any like Target branding on the front. And then if you kind of look on the sides, the only two noticeable differences, the big difference is Rita, who is a Chase, as she has gone from her brown to a purple-pink combo, and she's the second Chase, I guess, because she's one out of 48 with the White Ranger, not the White Ranger, the Green Ranger being the first. The other noticeable difference is that the Black Ranger is still a Chase, but it's the armored version, and he is the hardest to get Chase with being 1 out of 96. With that said, they have announced that the count for the Black Ranger is 28. No more, no less. They made Jesus. 28 of him. So far, I think...
So it's really more than 1 in 96. It's more like 1 in a much higher number.
No, it's 1 in 96. They're based on my rough math. There's 165 cases.
Okay.
If you do the math right. I could be wrong, but yeah. And they said they're not doing another run. This is the last, first, and only run of these. So, like I said, there's only 28. I believe there are known to be 15 at this time. The last time I checked, there was 15.
So we still have a chance. Not high.
Not high, but
really,
we have a chance.
Really, really low.
The other noticeable differences once you get the Rangers out of there is that, and we'll show you because you have your green and your red.
Yes, that's what you saw at the beginning. The already open green and red.
The face decals are different. So I would say they have more like angry faces. So if you look, his eyebrows aren't down, and then in this his eyebrows are more down.
Yeah, their eyebrows are a little bit more serious.
Yeah, so they have more like a serious tone, as well as some of the.
Whereas in these ones they look a little bit more puzzled.
Yeah.
Because their eyebrows are a little raised.
Yeah. The other big difference is that on the White, Green, and the Black Ranger, what was like the gold-ish color, they don't want to call it gold because it wasn't metallic, but it's the gold color, has now changed to yellow.
I do no, like looking at this, I do really notice it now.
Yeah, you can really notice that like the gold has become a yellow. As for the other ones, I think it's just that they've been repainted. They have more of like a instead of being like they have a slightly lighter shade of color. It's really hard to tell from pictures. So
Well, we have talked enough. We only have 4 boxes to open.
Yeah.
So we'll go back and forth. You go ahead and.
I'll say that one for last because I think that's a ranger. If you can kind of shake them, you can kind of tell. The rangers tend to be a little more noisy.
Because they have a lot of pieces, whereas the
'Cause the
villains
hel-
only have 1 extra piece.
Yeah, they usually have like their weapon and that's it. So the big thing is we just have to hope that we didn't get any duplicates. Because like the other one, a lot of like the commons are
Really common.
like 2 and 16. So you have if you bought a case of these, you'd be guaranteed to get 2 of every standard character. So the first one is Goldar, which is cool because we never got a Goldar in our original
No,
run.
we didn't. He's got a big ass head.
Yeah, and you can kind of see
Are they
now.
bigger? Are these ones just bigger too?
No, they're the same size. Goldar always had a big head.
Okay.
But he's more. He's like not gold. If the original one, he was more of like the same color as Tommy's shield.
Gotcha.
So he's kind of more of a diluted yellow. Same thing with his weapon. His weapon's not that like off gold color.
Let's see what we get in the second one. Hey, Lord Zed.
Yeah, and you can see Zed isn't as shiny, and he's kind of like off.
That means I can get the Zed because you have the other Zed.
I actually have 2 of the Zeds.
Do you?
Because I have the regular version, which came when we opened Series 1. Not Series 1, but the regular version. And then I have the Comic-Con version.
Oh.
That was something we never did as a video, was the Comic-Con stuff. If anyone's interested in their stuff, the best way to get it is through their website, based on my experience. And they still tend to have a lot of their stuff from like last year. This year's Comic-Con, they tend to, I don't know how much they've left. Nothing really is up our alley. So let's see what this is. This is the Yellow Ranger.
Trini!
So you see what I mean? Like, their paint is slightly different.
Yeah, she looks brighter.
Yeah. And I don't think we got a yellow in our original video, but I eventually was able to get a yellow.
You traded for the yellow.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that.
And like I told you, my biggest complaint is she's wearing a skirt.
Right.
To be accurate to the show, she should not be wearing the skirt.
No, but it's more like a correction in post.
Because in Japan she was a boy. In the Sentai footage.
Alright. Moment of truth. Hoping it's not a double, and hoping it's something really cool. Hey, Blue Ranger. No duplicates.
No duplicates, which is good. We didn't get any of like the chases, but I mean for 4 boxes, we did pretty good, I would say.
Definitely. Yeah, looking at...
They're not as
them up real
glossy, I
quick.
guess.
I would say these are more glossy.
I don't know. She doesn't look as glossy as some of them. It's hard to say without having the same colors. I feel like though, like if you weren't able to finish the team with the original set, and you can find these, it's a good way to finish the team. I don't think he's gonna stand.
Ah, I got him. Got him to stand. Alright. So... and we got Zed and the Blue Ranger, Big Head Goldar, who is a pain to stand up, and Trini. And just, you know, kind of a comparison. Like I said, I think the new ones are a little bit brighter. They definitely look a little bit brighter than the other ones.
It's kind of hard to tell. I feel like Goldar you can definitely see a difference in because of the drastic change in color. But other than that, I don't even think like... And maybe the trim is different?
Yeah, we'd have to really kind of look at the old ones
To see what it is, yeah.
to really. We'd have to go color to color, not just
Yeah, maybe we can do that in another video. They are coming out with Wave 2 of these guys.
I was gonna say maybe if we can get our hands on the Stealth Force.
Yeah, those ones, they're not... Like, the only difference between the original and the Stealth is at the chest. Everything
black
that's white is just all black.
Instead of, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of cool. Like, I would like... I think a White Ranger in that set, or a Green Ranger from that set would look really, really cool.
Other than that, though, I mean, there's not that much of a difference. Wave 2, we will see a difference. I don't know if you're going to put images up in your fancy YouTube video. But Wave 2 will include a new set of Rangers. It'll still be Mighty Morphin. A lot of people are calling it the movie suits. But in my opinion, they're not the movie suits because, one, the big difference is that they're a little bit more metallic-y, I guess. And then they have the center chest piece, which has their original logo in it. So in my opinion, that's more akin to like the toys of the era, where anyone who had the toys knew that each Ranger, instead of having the flat white, tended to have their symbol in their chest. Some of the newer ones don't.
I don't think I have... Oh, no, wait.
No,
The White Ranger. Oh, the White Ranger's movie.
No, but...
What about the red? I got 2 reds over there.
Well, the White Ranger has a shield.
Right, so I wasn't saying grab him.
And then your red doesn't have the symbol.
What about the other red?
He's wearing the armor.
Oh, that's right. And the Pink Ranger?
She doesn't have her symbol either. But a lot of them did. And a lot of times they rubbed off because they were just like a decal. And then they'll also have the Zords. And the Zords will come with mini Rangers.
Ooh.
And this is my other point. The Zords are the OG Zords. So it's not...
Can I get a Dragon Zord?
No, they're not the Thunder Swords.
Oh.
So, which is... If anyone's watched the show, they would know that in canon, they didn't have the Dino Zords at that point.
Oh wait, they're doing the Dinozords?
Yeah. So it's not the movie Zords. Like, if it was the movie Zords, I would totally agree with calling it the movie line. But I feel like if we're going to do a movie line, we'll do ninja outfit. They'll do, like, the ninja outfits. And
To get Goldar to stand, I had to cock his foot a little bit, so it kind of looks like he's doing, like, that sexy girl pose.
I feel like for a lot of them, you have to kind of get them adjusted.
I'm sure there's easier ways to pose him, but... His head is really big. There we go. I got him to stand up that time.
I think it's just not... It's not the fact that his head's big, it's the fact that he has that big, like, headpiece. Like the headdress.
No, his head is just big.
I mean-
In this, anyways, his head is just freaking big. Alright. So there's our mini unboxing. We got Lord Zed, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and Goldar. Maybe if we pick up some more... if we pick up more of these, we'll do more videos.
We're not picking up more of these. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not driving 2.5, 3 hours to get to the nearest Target that has these.
It would be really cool to get Rita.
Yeah.
Just because we pulled the other Rita. Lord Zed definitely looks more red than the other one. I think this line is brighter.
And he's not as shiny. Because silver was more shiny, and now it's more of like a flat gray.
Yeah. So they like brightened the color and turned down like...
Yeah. I know people online are referring to them as the pastel set, mainly because of Rita and the fact that her colors are like pink and purple.
And the gold is now more of a yellow.
Yeah.
I see it now. So, we will catch you guys later.
Yep.
Peace out.
Dick, stick, stick.